Have you ever woken up feeling normal, but then suddenly felt dizzy, weak, or a little off? If you're over 60, I want you to know this isn't something to ignore. Many strokes don't start with a big warning. Sometimes they begin quietly, with small signs that don't seem serious. Hi, and welcome to Senior Guide. I'm not here to scare you but to help you protect your brain, your independence, and your future. You see, strokes often happen because of small habits we repeat every morning. They feel normal, maybe even healthy, but some of them may be silently hurting your brain and your circulation. The good news: making a few simple changes to your morning routine can lower your risk in a big way. In this video, we're going to go over 7 morning mistakes many seniors make without even knowing it, and more importantly, what you can do instead to keep your mind sharp and your body strong. If you relate to anything you hear today, please leave a comment below. You're not alone. Your story might help someone else too. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Senior Guide, where we give honest, helpful advice just for older adults. Let's begin. Be honest. When you wake up in the morning, do you sit up fast and get out of bed right away? Most people do. It feels natural. The sun is out, and the day is starting. But here's something many people over 60 don't know. Standing up too quickly after sleeping can quietly put your brain in danger. Here's why. When you sleep, your body slows down. Your heart rate and blood pressure drop. Blood moves more slowly through your system, especially to your brain. If you suddenly sit up and stand, your blood pressure can drop even more. That's called orthostatic hypotension. It causes dizziness, lightheadedness, and even a chance of fainting. And that moment where you feel off, that's your brain not getting enough oxygen. In older adults with stiff blood vessels or poor circulation, this quick change can trigger a mini stroke, or in some cases, a full stroke. Here's a simple fix. When you wake up, stay lying down for a minute. Take a few deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Sit up slowly. Put your feet on the floor and pause. Then, when you feel steady, stand up slowly. It takes less than 2 minutes, but it gives your body time to catch up and keeps your brain safe. Have you ever felt dizzy or unbalanced in the morning? That's not just getting older. That's your body sending a warning. Tell us in the comments if this has happened to you. Your story could help someone else stay safe. Habit 2. Skipping your morning water. Let's talk about another small habit that can make a big difference. Water first thing in the morning. I know it sounds simple, but after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your body is already dehydrated. You've been breathing and sweating all night without drinking a drop, and your brain, which is made up of over 70% water, feels the effects first. When you skip water in the morning, your blood becomes thicker. That slows circulation and puts stress on your heart and brain. Your blood pressure can rise, and oxygen delivery to your brain drops. This becomes even more dangerous if you take water pills, diuretics, or blood pressure medicine. You may be losing more water than you realize. That's why so many doctors recommend starting your day with a full glass of room temperature water. Before you drink coffee or take your pills, it gently wakes up your system, helps your blood flow better, and gives your brain what it needs to focus, move, and think clearly. Try it tomorrow before your coffee, before breakfast, even before your morning meds. Just 1 glass of water. Have you already made this part of your routine, or is this a new habit you'll try? Let us know in the comments. A simple glass of water could help prevent stroke, protect your memory, and even boost your mood. Habit 3. Eating salty breakfasts. Let's talk about something that seems simple but can hurt your brain over time. Salt at breakfast. What's on your breakfast plate most mornings? Cereal, toast, scrambled eggs with cheese, maybe a sausage or a breakfast bar. These all sound normal, but many breakfast foods have a hidden danger. Too much salt, sodium. Even if you don't add salt from a shaker, it's already packed into things like bread and toast, instant oatmeal packets, breakfast bars, sausages, or bacon, store-bought eggs, or frozen breakfast meals. Why does this matter? Well, every morning, your blood pressure naturally rises as your body wakes up. If you eat a salty meal right then, it pushes your blood pressure even higher. This puts stress on the small, delicate blood vessels in your brain. Over time, this can lead to stroke, memory problems, brain fog, dizziness, and confusion. And here's the tricky part: many of these foods don't even taste salty. That's why it's so important to check nutrition labels. Experts suggest keeping breakfast salt under 400 milligrams of sodium, but just one packet of flavored oats or one sausage link can go way over that dot. Here are a few healthy swaps. Instead of flavored oatmeal, use plain oats and add fresh fruit or cinnamon. Instead of bacon or sausage, have a boiled egg with avocado. Use unsalted nuts or low-sodium bread if you like toast. These small changes can lower your sodium by hundreds of milligrams, help keep your brain safe. Have you made a healthy breakfast switch recently? Or were you surprised by how much salt is in your morning foods? Tell us in the comments. Your tip might help someone else eat smarter and protect their health. Habit 4. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Now let's talk about something many people love. Coffee. Is coffee the first thing you reach for in the morning? If it is, you're not alone. For a lot of people, that warm cup is how the day starts. But if you're over 60, there's something you should know. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can raise your stroke risk. Here's why. Coffee is full of caffeine, which increases your heart rate and tightens your blood vessels, causes a quick spike in blood pressure, especially if you haven't eaten yet. That sudden rise can be risky for seniors with stiff arteries or high blood pressure. It's not that coffee is bad. In fact, coffee in small amounts can be good, but the timing and how you drink it matters a lot. Here's what to do instead. First, drink a full glass of water when you wake up. Then, eat a small, healthy breakfast, something like fruit toast or a boiled egg. After that, enjoy your coffee, but just one moderate cup. Skip the sugary creamers or flavored syrups, which add inflammation and extra sugar. Remember, coffee isn't the enemy, but too much coffee or drinking it too early can quietly hurt your brain and heart. If you find yourself needing 2 or 3 cups just to feel awake, it may be a sign of something else, like poor sleep or dehydration. What's your current coffee routine? Have you made any changes recently? Share your thoughts in the comments. You might help someone else find a better, safer way to start the day. Habit 5. Ignoring light stroke symptoms in the morning. Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever woken up and felt a little off? Maybe you felt dizzy, or your balance wasn't right. Maybe your arm felt weak, or your speech wasn't as clear as usual. It's easy to brush this off. You might think, I probably just slept wrong, or I didn't get enough rest last night. But here's the truth. Those small moments can be early warning signs of something serious. They could be signs of a drop in brain circulation, a sudden change in blood pressure, or even a mini-stroke, also known as a TIA, transient ischemic attack. These symptoms might only last a few minutes. They go away on their own, so people often ignore them. But that's a big mistake. A TIA is one of the clearest signs that a bigger stroke could happen soon. TIAs often happen early in the morning, when your body is waking up and your blood pressure is changing. Here are some signs to watch for. Sudden dizziness or loss of balance, or confused speech, weakness or numbness in your face, arm or leg, especially on one side, blurry or double vision, trouble understanding others. If you notice any of these, don't ignore them. Write them down, track how long they last, and tell your doctor immediately. You can even use simple apps or journals to keep a symptom log. This helps you and your doctor catch patterns before things get worse. Remember, your body whispers before it screams. A strange feeling in the morning could be your brain trying to tell you something important. Have you ever had one of those off mornings? If so, please share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else realize they're not alone, and it might save a life. Habit 6. Taking medications the wrong way. Now, let's talk about a common habit in almost every senior household: taking morning medications. Do you take your pills at the same time each day? Do you take them with water or coffee? Do you sometimes forget or double up by mistake? You're not alone if you do. Many older adults take important meds for blood pressure, cholesterol, blood thinning. These medicines aren't just pills. They are your brain's daily protection against strokes and heart problems. But how and when you take them really matters. Let's look at a few examples. Skipping your blood pressure medicine can let your BP spike without you knowing. Taking a double dose by mistake can drop your BP to low. Increase bleeding risk. Taking meds with coffee instead of water can reduce how well your body absorbs them. Taking pills without food, when food is required, may cause stomach pain or poor absorption. These might seem like small things, but they can make a huge difference in how well your medicine works. Here are a few easy solutions to help. Use a pill organizer with slots for morning, afternoon, and night. Set a daily alarm on your phone or clock. Keep your pills near something you do every day, like brushing your teeth Always take them with a full glass of water, unless your doctor says otherwise. Never change your dose without speaking to your doctor even if you feel fine. These pills are doing quiet, powerful work to protect you. Give them the best chance to do their job. Have you found a helpful routine or memory trick that works for your medications? Share it in the comments. It might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Habit 7. Holding in urine after waking up. Can I ask you something a little personal? Do you ever wake up in the morning and just lie there, even though you feel like you have to use the bathroom? Maybe you check your phone, turn on the news, or wait until after your coffee. It seems harmless, right? But for people over 60, holding in your urine first thing in the morning can quietly raise your stroke risk. Here's why. Overnight, your bladder fills up. When you delay going to the bathroom, your body feels stressed. That stress causes your system to release cortisol and adrenaline, the same hormones your body uses in fight or flight situations. These hormones increase your blood pressure. Your blood vessels put extra strain on your heart and brain if you already have high blood pressure or heart concerns. This extra stress can be risky, especially first thing in the morning, when your blood pressure is naturally rising. And there's more. A full bladder can also cause irregular heartbeats, especially in older adults with heart valve issues or arrhythmia. That combination of fast heart rate and rising pressure can lead to clot formation or even trigger a stroke. The fix? It's easy. Just listen to your body. When you feel the urge to go, don't wait. Think of it as your first healthy choice of the day. No special equipment, no expensive treatments. Just getting out of bed and going to the bathroom right away can protect your brain and your heart. Have you ever made a habit of waiting too long in the morning? Or did you change this routine recently? Let us know in the comments. Your story might encourage someone else to make a safe and healthy change. 2. Closing message. The habits that add up. Now that we've gone through all 7 of these common morning habits, let's take a moment to step back and connect the dots. A stroke doesn't just show up out of nowhere. It builds up slowly through tiny choices we make each morning. Rushing out of bed, skipping water, eating salty foods, drinking coffee on an empty stomach, ignoring small symptoms, taking meds the wrong way, holding in urine individually. These things might not seem serious, but over time, they wear down your brain and your circulation in ways you may not even notice. The beautiful part is, you don't need to change everything at once. Just start with 1 or 2 small changes this week. Maybe you add a glass of water to your routine or take 60 seconds to sit up slowly before getting out of bed. Check your breakfast for hidden salt. Each step you take is a quiet gift to your future self. You're not just protecting your brain, you're protecting your memory, your balance, and your independence. You deserve that. A smarter morning routine for brain protection. Let's take a deep breath and remind ourselves of what we've learned today. Your morning is more powerful than you think. It sets the tone for your brain, your body, and your energy for the rest of the day. And as we've seen, just a few quiet changes each morning can lower your risk of stroke, improve your memory, and help protect your independence as you age. Here's a quick review of the 7 small habits that matter. Jumping out of bed too quickly. Give your brain time to catch up. Skipping water. Rehydrate your brain before anything else. Eating salty breakfasts. Watch those hidden sources of sodium. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Eat first. Sip slowly, ignoring small warning signs. Dizziness, weakness, or slurred speech matter. Taking medications the wrong way. Timing and routine make a big difference. Holding in urine. Don't wait, your body is asking for relief. None of these tips are extreme. None require expensive equipment or fancy diets. They're just small, thoughtful adjustments you can make right now, starting tomorrow morning. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, remember you only need to start with one. Even one small change can make a huge difference over time. Your brain has been working hard for you your whole life. These habits are how you give back to it with care, attention, and smarter choices. Community and engagement. Call to action now. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits surprised you the most? Which one are you planning to start working on tomorrow? Have you already made any of these changes in your routine? Leave a comment below. Your story could inspire someone else who needs to hear this today. If this video gave you even one helpful tip, please click the like button to support this kind of content. Share it with a friend or loved one over 60. It might just help them. And most importantly, subscribe to Senior Guideware, building a community where older adults can stay informed, supported, and empowered. Our goal is simple: help you live smarter, longer, and stronger one day at a time. So thank you for spending part of your day with us. We're glad you're here, and we're proud to walk this journey with you. Until next time, stay